Welcome to my channel. This is the cross series. In the other video you saw where you were given count and dimension for this. And then once you've cut out your pieces, you may even have a piece where you can just say, I just want to do one with 3 different colors. And as you can see here, we've got one with 3 different colors. Now for the 3D one, let's zoom in a little bit more if we can. There. So here's the skinny piece that I have stitched, and I've marked the center so I know exactly where, once I'm coming down, where I need to go back and then come down. And I love this. So I'm going to turn a little bit sideways so you can take a look. See the crease there? When you're stitching around it, I even go into the actual crease to give it more of a defined look. So see, when it's further away, it shows the crease a little bit more. This one I did not do, see that? I just went straight across, and I should have just snipped out that little bitty piece of plastic that was in there. And so you can see the difference. I'll show you. See the difference in the creases? This one's more defined, and this one just goes straight across. And see, from a distance, you can see the difference even from across. How much that helps. And then I just marked the center spot with a little permanent marker, and I just started going at an angle until I completed it. And then that's the back side. So it's almost as clean. I try to use as long of a string as I can to keep it as clean as I can. Even though people don't look at the backs, but you know, if it's hanging up on the wall or something. And then this one I left blank so you could see what I mean by cutting. So see right here. So when you're cutting, you're gonna have to pull this back and be very careful when you're snipping with your scissors so that you do not. So when you're cutting into it, you have to be very careful. So you have to cut like one little small snip at a time. And then I go very carefully. I'm trying to do it. And then I just go across the row. And then I flip it over. And then I cut this one. And I go all the way across. And then I've gotten that off. Then I go to my next one. And I snip a little here. And then I snip a little on this side. Very careful. And then I just go all the way across. And then that way it does it for me. And then I just keep going until I get to the middle. So I'll cut real careful there. And then I'll cut real careful there. And then I'll just go all the way across. And you'll start seeing the form of the shape. Now, if you want to go ahead and cut it before you stitch it, that would be a good thing. Because then you don't risk the accidental. Now, here's the part where I was talking. You're just going to snip a little, real careful here. And then you're going to flip it over and snip real careful here. And now you have the little piece. Now see how it's got some little extra lumps? You know, be real careful and go back and try to snip them a little bit because you don't want it sticking out through the yarn. So you just have to be real gentle and try to get those little pokey pieces. If you cut in too deep, it's okay. As long as you know that you did that, so when you pull the string through, you don't pull it all the way, and it'll be fine. And then, like I said, once you get all the little snippies off of there, see, I've got one right there. I doodled on my hand. I apologize. I was bored yesterday and was scrapbooking, and I just got off into my own imagination, I guess, and doodled on my hand. Okay. So, now do you see that? You can screenshot that. And that's all you do for all the crosses. So you just go 1, down one, down one, down one, until you end up there. And then that's how you get that little look like that. That's the same as that right there. See? So if you want to go ahead and pre-cut so that you don't have to do it and risk cutting the yarn, you can do that as well. And then you just mark your center spot. Let's see, where is a permanent marker? And then you're just going to count at an angle. So you would count at an angle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you know that 6 and 6 is 12, right? But you have 11 because with this, you go inside the actual material. So what does that mean? You're going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you still have your 12. You just got to remember exactly that the 12th one is the one where you're going to go in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's your center. And even if you did it from that direction or that direction, it's still going to always be the same. Just like with this one. You got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you know it's going to be the third one. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's your center. So when you start stitching at an angle, you're going to get to this point, and then you're going to go back this way and stitch. Then you're going to start your stitch this way. Then you're going to come back down this way. And that's how you get this look right here. You start from there. You go to where your little dot is here, because you know that's where you know that your material is going to connect, is in this row here. So if you want to do something kind of like that, so you know where you're going to be connecting, you can do that, so that when you come down your stitches, you end up there. Now for the next part. How many do I go in? You're going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to go in 5 all the way down till you get to this point. Then when you get to here, you know you're going to make your little invisible line. See, our little invisible line. And you're going to stitch. Then you're going to turn your, and then you're going to go this way. Just like this one. You're going to do the same. There's your center. You're going to come down to the center and go that way. Come back down and go down this way. And then you end up with this beautiful cross. So you can leave it this way. Let's get on screen. There we go. So you can leave it that if you want. You can even add that if you want once it's finished. You can even leave it at that if you want. And have individual pieces. The crosses can be any way or anything that you want. That's the beauty of these crosses. They're fun, they're easy, they're beautiful, and they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you've enjoyed this little quick visual tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave those down below. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Have a wonderfully blessed day, and I'll see you soon.